Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We're back at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team head-to-head gameplay, going for our third Super Bowl in a row in the divisional round right now. And Deshaun Jackson is going to set things off with a very nice gain there, getting us almost to the red zone, and Cam Newton will finish that off, getting up to about the 12-yard line. A couple plays later, second and goal, we fake the end around, give it to Shady, who just breaks off a bunch of would-be tacklers, crosses the pylon, and we are up 7-0 in this playoff game. A couple days ago, I was just searching around YouTube for video ideas, seeing what people are looking for on YouTube concerning Ultimate Team, and one topic that I found is kind of sought after is how to complete collections. And so I thought I'd make a video kind of talking about my methods and strategies and what I do to complete collections without spending too much coin. And before I get into what I do, I'd certainly ask you guys to leave it in the comments, you know, what you do, maybe some strategies and methods that you have as far as completing collections, if I don't happen to mention them, because, you know, we're all a community here in Ultimate Team. We're all here to help each other out, so do us a favor and do that. Leave it in the comments, and if you have some good ideas, maybe something I've never thought of, I'll certainly be giving you credit, and we'll talk about it in a future video. So, what I do is very basic. When it comes to doing collections, especially the more expensive ones, is I set myself a budget and I stick to that budget. So, for example, for the LaShawn McCoy, the team MVP card, you know, that's a very expensive card, and it was a card I really wanted. At the time that I decided to do the collection, it was going for about $280K to buy straight up. I had about 15 of the cards already collected in the collection, including the two really hard ones to get, the playoff collectibles, and I just had to do the solo, so I counted that one as well. But what I did is I took the budget I made, and I gave myself a budget of $350,000. Now you might be saying that's more than it actually costs on the auction house, but that kind of factors in the $100K that I was going to get back for completing the collection, and then also I estimated about $60K that I would be getting back for selling my Road to the Playoffs 97 overall LaShawn McCoy, because that card would not really be needed if I get the MVP card. So just factoring those two things in, again, I set my budget at $350,000, but if you subtract $100,000, that's $250 right there, and then if you subtract another $60, that drops it down to about $190K. So that was really what I was looking to basically spend when it was all said and done. So I took the cards that I needed, and I think I had maybe 18 cards left over. I divided that 18 into my budget, so $350K divided by 18. Whatever number it came out to, that was the average per card that I was willing to spend. So I went down the entire list and bought all the cards that were either at that average amount or under. Once I did that, there were tons of cards that were well under. I think initially my average was like 30 or 40K per card, and there were a lot of gold and silver cards that you were getting for like 1, 2, 3K. So after you kind of go your first run through, then you recalculate. You subtract what you spent from your budget, and you get a new budget, and then you divide that by the number of cards you have left, and you get a new average. And you kind of just keep going through that cycle, until you get all the cards that you need. And if you play the auction house, if you don't give in to higher prices and, you know, look around for cheaper cards, prime example, the playoff version of Jason Peters was like $44,000 when I started looking around. I waited maybe 2 days. I eventually got it for $4K. So it was just a huge difference there. And eventually I got my card. I didn't spend more than I wanted to, and everything worked out really well. So again, that's my method. That's what I do. I've done it for the Muhammad Wilkerson collection. I ended up getting money, making coin off of doing that one way back when the team captain collections came out. The Alec Ogletree, same thing. I ended up making like 20K just using this method. Right now, I'm working on the legend Albert Hainsworth. I set a budget of $55K. That's about 9K or 8K, 8.5K per card. I found 2 of the cards so far for $6,700 and $7,999, so those are definitely under my budget, and I'm just going to keep working that auction house until I find those cards. and get that card for 55k or under when it goes for about 80k on the auction house right now. So I hope you guys found this method helpful. Again, leave yours in the comments if you do something differently, and again, maybe we'll discuss it later on in another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed my info. Click that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not. I'm out. Peace.